guys, welcome back to our channel. It's been a while for me filming because I just got back from being in Buffalo, New York, visiting my family for a little less than 2 weeks. So I am back here. I arrived yesterday. It's very warm here. I'm adjusting from snow to heat again. And what's really exciting is in my duffel bag, when I came back from Buffalo, I have something really excited that we're going to be working on in this week's episode. So Carly and Will, they've been in the last couple episodes of us. They are our friends that live in Texas. They came and visited us. If you missed that video, go check it out. We had an anchorage to ourselves, caught a mahi-mahi, and we had an incredible time. So Carly's mom is actually the owner of a company that creates signs. So they do a really big, wide-scale variety of different signs, from hospitals to like NFL teams. They just do a wonderful, wonderful job. So she actually made us custom decals for our boat. And I say decals as in plural because it's not just a name decal. We actually have some really cool things. So I am going to be doing that with Seth tomorrow, and I'm really excited. But until then, I have to be patient. I'm making dinner right now, and I'm gonna organize the closet because my closet right now is just really not functioning properly. I feel like it's just kind of very messy. I have to dig for things. So I'm just gonna use this, pop an earbud in, and just like organize my closet. So let's go make some dinner, let's go organize, and we'll get ready to do the decals tomorrow. All right, so I just ran around, popped in a little podcast, ran around, did some organizing, little donation pile. I also feel like all the baskets, which I'll show you in a second, had like some random stuff in it that I didn't use every day, where all my everyday things are in the baskets. And the closet's just a little bit easier. I took out some things, so now it's just like really easy to access. All right, so we have my baskets that I organized with just the clothes that I use really regularly. And then I have my closet in here that, oops, if I can open it. It's hard to open it without my dominant hand. And just really, really easy. There's Seth's uniform, but the rest is just like really easy to grab. I have dresses and skirts in here, clothes up here, swimsuits in this basket, shorts, hats, and then like rain jackets basically. So very organized, very easy to get to, and you can just kind of go in here and grab what you want. Easy peasy. Alright, and here are my plants. I got some carrots and zucchinis, and then I have over here nice fluffy quinoa. And put it over some greens with some black beans that I have over here, and make our own little plant-based meal. Alright, so I'm really excited about this project, decals for our boat. So we have obviously the basic decal for our name, because on the port and starboard aft sides of our boat, we actually don't have a name decal on it. This boat didn't have a name on it at all. So this is the font that we chose. Very simple and very kind of streamlined. We didn't want anything fancy. It's very like streamlined and just a really great size. It'll be big enough for the side of the boat, but not crazy big where it's like extending all the way down the side. And then what I'm really excited about is this bad boy. So we have the YouTube Play emblem, and then our whole like YouTube channel name, and this is pretty big. We have 2 of these. We also have obviously 2 of the normal decal signs, and what we're thinking about doing with this is we have a really wide boom. So our boom, since it's a Schaefer rolling like in boom rolling furler, we have a wide boom and a lot of room to play with. So we can put this decal across the whole boom on both sides and just have our channel and just kind of put our name on it, which is really exciting. So the plan was today, we were about to go out to do the decals. I grabbed the applicator, we were looking for painter's tape, and then it started raining. So we do have to clean the side of the boat and the boom just to make sure that it's clean and dry before we apply it. But then it started pouring and it did stop. So we don't know if it like is gonna hold off or if it just like helped us and now it's wet and we can just apply soap and rinse it off and dry it and it'll be easy. So we are gonna like wait it out a little bit to see if the rain holds off. If not, we may just play it safe and just do it on another day that's sunny and dry. So we'll see. All right, so we decided we're gonna do it because it stopped raining pretty quickly and it doesn't look bad. The weather app says it's gonna stop in 2 minutes, but it's already stopped. So we're gonna go for it, but we're just gonna clean the surface probably till here because it'll take up some room. and just giving it a good cleaning and letting it dry. Just so we get a good application and there's no like salt or anything on it. All right, here we go. We're gonna put it a little bit to the side of this just so that we have some space visually. Oh, that'll look really good. Let me step back here and take a peek. Ooh, yeah, that looks great. We're just measuring from here to here, and I think the measuring that we did showed that it was fairly straight. So we're gonna add, I also use my level here, but we're gonna add some more tape because we're gonna tape it here, obviously, and then you cut, and then you can do one section at a time. So we could do like one letter at a time, we could do one word at a time, and then we can use that tool to basically get it right on. Oh, it's gonna look so good, especially when you do this. The YouTube play button like makes it. It's my favorite part. Oh, I thought that was the eye for a second, but it's just a little crease. Bold move. You did the whole thing. Moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Oh, look at it, so bright. So good.
What do you think?
It looks so good. It looks amazing. Yep. We're gonna do the other side, but I love this so much. All right, when you're already looking at our YouTube play button, why don't you go down below, like this video. If you haven't subscribed, this is your reminder to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment, let us know what you think, and make sure you like this video because it goes a long way. It really helps us with the algorithm, and if this isn't the best reminder, I don't know what is. But I think when you have the backing on it, obviously it's really hard to tell the color, and you see it in the designs, but then when you peel it off, it's like so satisfying because you just see just like the crisp red and the crisp black, and it just looks so good. So this looks amazing because you can tell how you don't really know what it looks like fully with this, and then you take off that and it's like game changer. It's so nice. It looks so good. That was weak. That was weak. The project deserves a deeper high five. Snack break. That's so many Oreos. That's a lot of Oreos. Look at that stack. This is thank you to our neighbor. He dropped off some Oreos. This is the break. Working on the decals, and we're having a snack break. Alright, so we did the same font, but instead of black lettering, we did blue because there's just more blue accents on the side of the boat. The black looks really good on the boom with the accents, but we chose to do navy for the lettering. So I'm gonna hold the boat close. Alright, here is the final product. We did not do the other side because we'll just wait until one day when we flip the boat around and then we'll have better access to it. But Seth's washing the kayak to get back to our neighbor. We're kind of debating if we want it just on one side or put it eventually on the other side, and then, I don't know. Let us know what you think below. Good morning, everyone. It's 6:30 in the morning. We are underway already. This is actually the first time Seth and I are really sailing this boat together today. So we're gonna do kind of some practice today around like the Honolulu area, get some fishing in, see if we can see some whales. Last time we sailed, just the two of us, was from Marina del Rey, California to San Pedro, but we didn't really even sail that much because we didn't have good wind and we were trying to test out the motor. So this time we are going to be practicing, the two of us, sailing around. So we just headed out for the Saturday, got a really early start, but that will give us like all day to kind of mess around, have fun, see if we can catch any fish and just hang out. Water. Okay, what do you think about? Ah! Whoa! So it's my first time back sailing in like 2.5 weeks, and I have to get back into the swing of things. Is that something that you guys have? I feel like the last time we went sailing we didn't have much wind, and then today we have a lot of wind and we're heeling over quite a bit, and I just like feel like, I don't know, I just feel like out of practice and like out of like routine, or it just feels, whoa, that was a big slam. I'm just not as much used to it as I was. What's funny is on the crossing for 25 days, obviously I was definitely nervous sometimes when we had like big swell and waves, but got some good swell here today, but just trying to get back into the swing of things and fine-tuning my craft. Hold on over here. Hold on. Ayo. Woo. Oh man, we had big ones, and then I always film the camera here and they look so small. So over here it's very bright, and then it looks like Seth's heading us right into a squall. It's so dark. You got the dark squall over here, and then you have the blue sky over here. It's crazy. The difference between squall, no squall. Let's look this way. Pretend there's no squall on the horizon.
Dive. Alright.
How much? See, I like these like fair winds following seas. See? I like this. So fun. I also decided, Seth told me that I think I like downwind sailing more. It's just when the waves are behind you and the winds are behind you, it's just so much more comfortable sailing. And you don't feel like the wind just whipping on your face when you're like going into the wind. So heading back now, and it's just way more comfortable and more relaxing. because we're going 5-6 knots, but you don't feel like you're like crazy sailing. Where sometimes when we're going into the wind going 5-6 knots, it just feels like way worse. To me it does. Okay, we're putting a preventer on just to make sure that the boom, you can just kind of see, it's just kind of flex. I don't even know what the word is to call that, but it's flexing a little bit because when a swell pushes us this way and then we come back, you guys know what it means. But we're just putting a preventer to hold it on. Okay, we are 0 for 2, 0 whales and 0 fish. But there is a fishing boat behind us, and I just really want to say, I just want to radio them and say all fishing vessels channel 1-4, all fishing channels 1-4, then hop over to channel 1-4 and be like, yeah guys, are you guys catching anything? Because we ain't catching nothing. And part of me would want to say that they haven't caught anything, because then it would make me feel better. But 0 for 2, no whales and no fish. However, great sailing day. We turned off the engine before we even got out of the harbor, and we've had it off the whole time, just getting some good sailing in. We're doing downwind sailing now, which is way more comfortable, and we still have a little bit of opportunity to catch a fish, but it's all right. I think it's fishing. I really honestly is, as long as you have the right equipment, it's just luck and timing and placement. It's a little skill. First time Seth and I will ever be docking, just the two of us. Usually we've had our neighbors help us. We had Carly and Will the other time, but other people. So it's just Seth and I docking. So I've got the line over the lifelines, ran all the way down here, and I'm gonna leap off this boat with as much like a basketball player. And I'm gonna land on that dock and get to tying. And Seth's gonna bring us in slowly and confidently. Seth knows what he's doing. I always get nervous. The tire and the leaper gets nervous.
Kevin's gonna help. Natalia, Kevin's gonna help. So relax. Hop off and get this one. What? That was good. Nice. Alright. Natalia. What? Perfect. Good. Yep.
Alright, so we just hosed off the boat, put on the covers, and now we're just kind of in after a fun afternoon of sailing. I just tossed on this crew neck because I've been really enjoying just kind of cozying up. This boat has a lot more airflow, so I can afford to wear like a crew neck every now and then and kind of like channel my inner Buffalonian with the seasons and just pretend that even though it's January right now, that it's brisk. Just kidding. But what I wanted to point out is the crew neck that I put on is our post time merch. We actually officially have merch, which is so crazy that we have. It's insane. This is one of the crew necks we have. We have the OG design, which is our logo that you see at the start of all of our videos. And then we also have this design, which is so cool because it's actually a fishing rod with a fish, and this says post time sailing on it, which is just literally amazing. I just love it so much because I'm really into fishing. And then the back of this design actually has like a sea adventure design. It has us established in 2021 when we started our YouTube channel, and it's just really, really excited. So this is for sale down below, along with long sleeve shirts, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops. So with whatever season you are in, wherever you live, there is something for you, whether you want like a nice warm crew neck and hoodie, or if you want a tank top, there's something for you, and the link is down below. It's sold on a website called Bonfire, and you can head down there to just browse, take a look at the 2 different design options that we have. We did hand pick the colors, and I love the colors that we picked. I feel like everything pops really, really like bold on it, and I also really love those like neutral dark colors, and they just, I don't know, I love them. This is my favorite color. I just love this one so much. So you can check that down below. I cannot believe we have merch. I can't even believe we still have a YouTube channel. It's just like, is mind-blowing to me that we are able to make these videos and have like t-shirts and different things. So if you want to check that out, that's down below. Just thank you for all of your support. We wouldn't be able to have t-shirts and merch if it wasn't for you guys, and we wouldn't be able to have this channel if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for every like that you do on a video, comment if you're already watching this, you've already made it to the end of the video, and we just really appreciate your support. So on that note, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you back here next week. However, I did want to give a special shout out to these people right over here. These are our patrons that support us over on Patreon, and with them we are just so beyond grateful for their love and support and encouragement over on that platform. So if you are interested in joining us over on Patreon, we will have the link down below where you can join us. We produce overtime content for our post-time community, so there's special behind the scenes videos and behind the scenes content, and you have access to chat with us, you get ad-free videos, you get all the different things. So, oh, and you also, in some of the tiers, will get actually a coupon code for a discount on merch. So you can check us down below on Patreon, and until then, we'll see you back here next week. See ya.